This is Mario Central reporting to you live from the rogue, jazzy town of Pyrite. Yeah, isn't this music kind of catchy? It's just like, oh, we always want to snatch your fingers. Just like these two rogues here who thought they could get away with it, but they chose to be cowards and hide away in a jail cell because they refused to... Well, they didn't refuse, but they lost, so they didn't want to face their boss. Let's see what Johnson has to say. I see. Well, you're doing somewhat of a good job, Johnson. Not too bad, but you can't stop everybody. This town is full of rogues. Like, honestly, I mean, I don't mean that just like, oh, they're bad people. No. This is a more, I guess you could say, darker themed Pokemon game. But it's not even that dark, like, honestly. It really isn't. But a lot of these trainers in Pyrite Town are so frequent. There are a lot of them here. Like, honestly, it's one of the most, you know, areas that just have a lot of trainers. You just don't expect it. It's like, holy crap. You get a ton of shadow Pokemon in this one too. So it's just, this town is full of it. After this town, you won't be finding as many shadow Pokemon. Just this town in specific has tons of stuff for you to do. So in these next couple of videos, I'll probably just be trying to get a lot of the shadow Pokemon, because they're here, so I might as well get them at this level. And damn it. Oh well. Oh god! And Makuhito, you can do it. Makuhito, you're champ. You're champ. Okay. Whew. Whew. Okay, yeah, I'm surprised he survived that, actually. You see, this is the problem with Makuhita, and this is why, again, it's kind of hard to train him. I mean, he's going to be part of my party, I really don't mind, but it's hard to train him because he has no defense. And it just, at this level, you kind of need it, you know? And he has none. Like, literally, there's none. But when he grows it up into a Hariyama, which I already spoiled the name, but yeah, I might as well talk about it, because he is coming up. Literally, you just have to get him at level 30. And since he's already there, I, unfortunately, have to go one level beyond the evolution. But, you know, I don't really like doing that. I don't really know people that do that often, where they're like, oh, let's just, delay the evolution process and go one more, because there's a move I'd like to learn. There are a couple Pokemon you could do that with, like Growlithe and stuff, whether you need the Firestone, but just generally, if they can get a level, you might as well just do it at the level, not past it, because it's just dumb not to do that. That's your last ditch, Slackoth? Seriously, an amnesia? Okay, fine, you're just making my job easier. And I'll just use a return because you're so stupid. Haha. Your strategy did not work, my friend. And you're loafing around. That's just, oh, so bad. You're not as good as Chugga's Slackoth. I'm sorry. Whoops, you were better than me. Well, you realize that now, you stupid fool. I tripped myself up, but you're not bad at all. Your Pokemon are tops too. You can see your eyes. You're just like us. You think I'm like you. Seriously, look at my hairstyle. Mine's different, okay? I got gray hair. I'm a vet. I am a vet. I am not like you at all. I am a vet. A veteran of Pokemon battles. I love how I'm just going into every hotel room and just disturbing the peace. I love doing this in Pokemon. Just, hello, are you in there? Oh, I'm sorry, I disturbed your sleep. Okay, tackle now. Don't get confused. Isn't that the nightmare of every Pokemon trainer? Like, honestly. You're in confusion, you're just like, no attack, no, don't do the, no! It's the worst thing. I just hate confusion so much so that it just, that and critical hits piss me off a lot in Pokemon. Just, I can't stand them. They're so annoying. Because most of the time, I mean, I don't really have good luck with confusion. Most of the time, even though it's 50-50, it's probably like 80-20 for me. I always get confused. You're busy. Nobody's supposed to get by me. There's nothing special behind the bookshelf. Is there? Sun guard you are. Good job, kid. Let's talk to these people. My sister hasn't done anything but chat. I'm so bored. I want to play house. Yeah, same with me. So I'm Marcia. We got somehow snagged them from those criminals. Wow, you startled me. How'd you get in here? That's weird. Our little brother's supposed to be on lookout. I think you should get him another job. We're busy. You're talking about something that's quite important. Please come back and visit us another time. Let's see. Actually, she said play with us. I'm not here to play. Am I not older than you? Dookie, how much more are you going to take from me or being his stooges? They're using you in the Colosseum. What is the matter with you? Have they sucked the spirit right out of you? She just clam up. I've lost faith in you. That's quite a dramatic scene. Man that just went out civil. He's Duking's friend. But he was really angry. His face looked all scary. Not from here. You'll have to excuse me. Excuse me? Okay, so let's continue. Yeah, you have a lot of trainer battles. This is one of them right here, and this is actually funny. Oh, look at what we have here. You're quite the hottie. Why don't you lose that wallflower and be with me? Wait a second. Who are you to call me a wallflower? What about makes me a wallflower? Look at her. She's all serious, uncool. I'm only teasing out of boredom. A guy like him, he's not to my taste. Grr, that's it. I'm furious now. Wesley, be a man. Stomp her down. Stomp with me. That's a laugh. Come on, man. Don't go easy on you. I love how Yuki is the one that says, be a man. Stomp her down. That's funny. I like that. I mean, obviously, she doesn't sound anything like that. I mean, she's not an old Asian man. She is a young Asian woman. So, I mean, I don't know how they sound like, but that's actually really funny that she says that. I know. I've always liked that battle. This one's a very short battle. You gotta gulp in an Izubat. And you know what I'm gonna do from now on? The thing is, I've been explaining almost every Pokemon that comes out, and I think I should stop, because the thing is, I realize you can't get a lot of Pokemon in this game, and that is one drawback of this game, is because you can't get wild Pokemon, you have limited options for your party, so you really don't get a lot of Pokemon. In total, I think you can get about 43, and then when you evolve them, probably about 50 or 60 something. But it's really not a lot. So all I'll be doing is just talking about the shadow Pokemon that you can get, and the Pokemon you can get in the game, instead of talking about every single Pokemon that comes out, because you know, that could get a bit annoying after some time, right? Just, okay, this guy's like this, and this guy's like this. I mean, if I were to do a Pokemon game which could actually get all of them, then I would do that, but this isn't one of those. This is like, you have a couple Pokemon here and there, and you have limited options. So I'll talk about those. I don't care, I already won the heart of one girl already. Look who's following me. Wesley, it was here in the square that I saw the strange Pokemon. Try to leave town afterwards, that's when those creeps get me. Should be careful, even at the best of times, blah 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 blah. Okay, Yuki. Alright. Let's go, Ryder. Alright, so what I'm gonna be doing for some of the fights is just, because usually it just involves me doing the same thing over and over again, I just might as well cut to when I'm close to finishing off the shadow Pokemon, or when I want to capture it. As you can see there, this trainer is actually quite annoying for a reason. And that reason is because he likes to use Tickle and Growl and all that nonsense, so he destroyed my Makuhita doing that. In fact, Skitty is so weak that the funny thing with Makuhita was he was so weak that he only did like a bit of damage to Skitty, and he did a Shadow Rush. Like, I was like, what the hell? Yeah, he got tickled. I mean, it's just tickle torture, man. Come on. It wasn't fair. It just kept tickling me and everything, and oh, they killed off my Espeon and my Makuhita, but that's how it goes. And okay, I must now talk about Misdreavus. Misdreavus is a very good Pokemon. For being a single evolution in this generation, she is actually very good. And I like her because she's very good at doing a lot of things. She can confuse you, she can annoy the hell out of you, she even has some special power. So it's very, very good. In fact, it's kind of hard to catch, so I'll laugh if I actually get this one Pokeball. But hopefully I do. And in fact, he's going to be the next my next party member. Yeah, I know, eh? I decided to go, I was actually going to go with this one or another Pokemon, and I've decided to go with her because she is going to be very important later on. Not so much now, but later on she'll become very important because I don't plan on keeping Umbreon forever, so Misdreavus is going to kind of take the part of Umbreon. And if you couldn't guess what Umbreon does, he's the guy that goes there, he takes the hits, he lets loose some Confuse Rays, and just basically is an annoyance. Eventually I'm going to lose him because I need some more power, but Misdreavus will take his place. So in the meantime, I will have Misdreavus in my party. She will be a party member, and that is that. It's funny how the first 3 shadow Pokemon we've encountered are already in my party. That's why I like this. It's already here, but don't expect that forever. It's like, oh my god, I'm going to have 15 Pokemon in my party. No, you can't do that. Now, here in the Grand Hotel, it's good, you can actually fully heal yourself, and you only have to pay $100. It's really not that much, just do it, and it's... because these trainer battles are actually kind of tough. They are. because they're plentiful, and because you have to catch shadow Pokemon. See, this is the whole thing with catching shadow Pokemon. They take a long time, because one, you have to fight off the other trainers. You have to fight off the other Pokemon, that the trainer has, and you have to catch them at the same time. So the best thing to do is to finish off the trainer's Pokemon and then focus on the shadow Pokemon. It's the best thing to do. You don't want to try to capture him in between, because then you're wasting that Pokemon's turn, and then the other Pokemon of the other trainer attacks you. So you kind of want to just finish off his Pokemon first and then go after him. I'm going to go after this little schoolboy. I didn't want to do that. I actually... Oh well. My bad. Battle, so much fun. Pokemon battle for everyone. Battle with so much joy. Let's get started, little boy. Alright, here we are. Makuhita just died, and of course, I'm not that surprised by now that Makuhita is dying. Like, it's not a complete shocker to me. Like, oh, Makuhita died. Oh, yeah, it's not that shocking. He's gonna be dying a lot. The main thing is that I purify him quickly, because I do not want to. Ha! That was the one time I like a critical hit. Is when it works for me, not when it works against me. And good. What I like about Misdreavus is you normally can't learn Shadow Ball in the Pokemon Emerald and damn it, in Pokemon Emerald and Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire, but you can learn Shadow Ball already by the time you start purifying her more and more, because this is how Shadow Pokemon work. By the time you finish each container, you can see like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 containers there. Once you finish each container, you slowly start to unlock some moves. So once you do that, then you unlock more moves, but you can't unlock her Pokemon's 4th move until you fully purify it. So that's how Shadow Pokemon work. And how you get to purifying it, well, we're gonna see. You know, we can't do that as yet, but it'll come up. Now Slugma. Slugma is a very... this is the other Pokemon I was considering for my party, and I rejected the idea because Slugma himself and Magarko are not very good. The problem is they have too many weaknesses. Being a rock and fire type just doesn't work out. And even though he has good defense, like majorly good defense, and somewhat good special defense, his speed is lackluster. And for a fire type, you want a speedy fire type. So, you know, having all those weaknesses and being bulky isn't really all that good. You'll still die by 1 earthquake because you're 4 times affected by it. You'll still die by water because you're 4 times affected by it. That's why I didn't like him. And I was thinking maybe this would be a good idea for fire, but to hell with fire. I'm not going to use any fire types on my team. Yeah, I know, it sounds weird, but I won't. I won't be using it for this team. As I said, the Pokemon in this, very limited, so you don't have a lot of options, but that's ultimately how it works, right? I want to show you Misdreavus real quick. He's got a good, as you can see, kind of like Espeon, good speed, good specials. As you can see, Espeon has a bit more special attack and speed, but he's got more special defense, so that's good, but Espeon still needs to level up to catch up to her. But as you can see, Misdreavus is a nice option. He's got a little bit of HP. It's not bad, and definitely gets better by the 4th generation when he gets the evolution. But Misdreavus is a very good choice, and I like the confusion. I like just annoying people with Misdreavus, so I'm definitely like him for my party. He's going to take the place of Umbreon when Umbreon is no longer usable, right? So that's why I really like Misdreavus, and that's why he's going to be a part of my team. Alright, after I quickly healed there, I'm going to go face this bandana guy. Because bandana guys look cool. Honestly, look at that guy. He's such a boss. Look at that. The glasses, the bandana, the kind of goatee kind of look. And here is the Shadow Pokemon, Quagsire. Yeah. This was another option. This was if I was going to pick Typhlosion, then I would choose Quagsire. And Quagsire is bad. I mean, he just... in this generation, he really doesn't learn all that much. And especially in XD, he won't really be helpful. And I mean, Colosseum, he won't be that helpful. And he's just not very good. I mean, the water ground type, don't get me wrong, is a great type. I mean, we all know how good Mudkip and Swampert is. I mean, I abuse him like almost every time. But honestly, he just really isn't that great. He's slow. I mean, he's got a decent bulk, but he'll still die pretty easily because he doesn't really have anything to back it up, because he doesn't really learn anything great. That's the problem with Quagsire. But that's why, you know, if I were to go to Typhlosion, I would have gone with Quagsire, but there's no point. And as well, because of the ground type, I didn't want to have 2 ground types on the team because, hint hint, I will be getting a ground type way later in the game though. Because as you can tell, my party's already up to 5. We have Espeon, Umbreon, Makuhita, Bayleaf, and Misdreavus. That is it for now, and it's going to be for a majority part of the game. Till about the end, I'm going to add my 6th party member, which many of you have probably already guessed, and he's a very good Pokemon, so that won't be coming for a while. And I'll probably have that 6th slot just to, you know, have Pokemon, Shadow Pokemon there to purify them routinely. And generally, here's how I'm going to go with purifying Shadow Pokemon. What I'm going to be doing is, for my party, I'll show you, you know, I'll battle, I'll get them purified, fine, for my party Pokemon. For the other Shadow Pokemon, I don't want to be consistently showing you, like, oh, I'm going to take him in my party and I'm going to purify him and do... No, I'll probably off-screen purify him and then show you afterwards, like, oh, look, he learns this and this and this. That's pretty much all I'm going to do, probably, when I purify them. And in terms of catching Shadow Pokemon, I'm going to catch all of them, because there aren't many in the game, and you kind of want to catch all of them. This game kind of forces you to catch all the Pokemon that is available to you, because they kind of give you a little prize afterwards, so it's in your best interest to do so. Usually I like using that thing called, if you're wondering why I'm using that, I like to use it just so that the person does not attack that turn, so I just kind of use it, and I don't switch out the Pokemon either, so that's why I like doing that. And yeah, he's so smart he's using Surf, haha! Good job, Quagsire, good job. Burler, out to here. Now the funny thing is with Shadow Pokemon is, I think if you call them too much, they'll get mad and then they'll attack you or the other trainer. I can't remember how it works. And oh, I'm surprised it didn't attack Espeon. Nice job, Spayleaf. Hang in there. Alright, so now I'll use a Pokeball. Quagsire isn't all that hard to catch, but as I said, catching Shadow Pokemon is different from catching regular Pokemon. You would think that catching a Quagsire is easy at first in a regular Pokemon, but in this, it might take some time. Just like a Misdreavus, and I was surprised that it caught in 1. I was actually very surprised about that. Oh, come on, Quagsire! Damn it! Okay, that's okay. And that's generally, as you can see, how I'm doing Pokemon battles now. Sometimes I'll show it, sometimes I'll just cut straight into when the Shadow Pokemon is. Sometimes I won't even show it at all because it's just a pointless fight, and it just happens. So, you know, it just really depends on how things go. And there goes my Bayleaf. Darn it! Okay, let's send him a Misdreavus. La 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 la. La 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 da da dee. Okay, you need to get in the ball, and you are getting in the ball now, good sir. Quagsire, do not deny the ball. As I said, usually can take one try to catch this thing in a regular Pokemon game. Shadow Pokemon, Pokemon Colosseum takes a bit longer sometimes. Even some Pokemon that are easy to catch take longer. It's really weird, I'm telling you. Wow! View! That's a funny reaction, actually. You're kind of weird, bandana guy. Oh well. Just warning you, all these guys in the circle have Shadow Pokemon, so be prepared. Be prepared! Okay, we are now in the middle of this fight of Skiploom. And, man, okay. Skiploom's actually very easy to catch, and if I could just get into a right HP, he should really catch in 1 Pokeball. If I have to use more than 1 Pokeball, I'm gonna be ashamed. Honestly, I will literally just cower in shame. Seriously. Okay. And good. I think that should take it to red. No, you killed it! No! Oh, man, no! Skiploom, no! No! I didn't mean to kill you. No! No! Why? That's the first time that's happened. Okay. So, I'm probably just gonna fight the next guy, because I barely took damage in that fight. But, oh, damn it. Jeez, man. Skiploom's so weak, like, holy crap. Oh my god, so freaking weak. But oh well. If you fail to catch a Shadow Pokemon, one of 2 things can happen. One, you can just rematch the guy after you just go inside a building and come out, or you just go outside the city and come back. You can do that, or you get them way later back in the game. So, don't worry if you miss out the first time, but you should probably try to do it on your first time. Because when you try to catch it later, your Pokemon are so over-leveled, and you're just like, oh, crap. Yeah, but I'll probably be getting back to that Skiploom in just a second, but I just want to get these other 2 because I think I have like 3 Pokeballs left, so I think I can catch them. Should be no problem, especially Flaffy. Now I'll get into the description first, since I didn't really get to explain Skiploom because he died, stupid Skiploom. But, no, damn it. Yeah, that's right, synchronize, haha! I like that ability. But, Flaffy is a good Pokemon. This was another person I was considering. She was gonna be, or he was gonna be in my party if I were to choose for Alligator. Or Typhlosion, too. Because I wanted someone that can hit water types hard. Now, the reason why I didn't want to is because for some reason in this game, a lot of water types are water ground. You'll find a lot of them. A lot of major fights that are water and ground. So I decided not to have Ampharos. I mean, he's not bad. Flaffy does evolve into Ampharos. He starts off as a Mareep. He's really not that bad. He's a good Pokemon at the start. Like, he's very good for just, you know, doing some damage, getting there early. He's very good for that. But later on in the game, he starts to become very, I don't know, I find at first he's very good, and then at the end, he kind of becomes average. It's just like he's there for the hell of it because I have no other option. That's what Ampharos is to me. He's good, but he's really there if I really have no other option. So, if you really have no other option, then go for him. But if you do, then if you have another option, a better option, take that instead. Because Ampharos, he's just kind of there if you really don't have anything else to choose. And this time, I do have something else to choose, so I will be doing that. That's generally my take on Flaffy. And right now, he's going to be easy to catch because he's paralyzed as well. So when you have a Pokemon paralyzed or sleep, he's so easy to catch. It's like almost instant that he'll catch. Poison and burn don't really affect him, but paralysis and sleep really does. So you can catch them easily. That's a good tip for doing it. But you don't really get a lot of Pokemon that can do that in this game. But Flaffy will be, because I'll put him in my party just so he can do that. But until next time, guys, I'm actually going to stop this here because we've done a lot of battling. And we're going to continue the battling in the next video and battle some more people of the Shadow Pokemon. So until next time, this is Mario Central.